What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, right? This is the Hunt Studio. My name is Hunter, and today we're going to be turning some trash into gold, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Essentially, I have this whole playlist. There's this thing I do that I take trash, or I say trash, I mean it's stuff from the thrift store, and I buy it from the thrift store for super duper cheap, and basically just take that, make it into something it's not, and make it better, make it my own. And so this time, this was a gift. These were some things that were going to get thrown away, and we're dealing with a pretty large picture frame this time. Look, this thing is huge. And there's 3 of these, so look, you check this out. There's some like really neat detail in there, right? And then there's another one. It's very similar. I mean, the same, kind of. Not really the same, but. And then this one's a little bit smaller, but still pretty cool, right? Finally, this one here, right? Just a good old wooden boy. So I had an idea where I want to take these things, and I like the aesthetic of them. I like the way they look. Obviously, we need to clean them up really good, and I'm gonna spray paint them. Spray paint them black? No, gold. I'm gonna spray paint them gold, and then I'm gonna do some like cool texturizing, something I've never really tried before, but I want to try it. So this is going to be part 1 of the video. There's gonna be 2 parts to the series, and I'll explain part 2 later. But for now, let's get these things cleaned and prep them for paint.
I can't. Oh, solution. Oh, good job, baby. Can I clean? Ta-da. All done. All done. All done. All done.
Check out how freaking cute Asher is. My lord. He's a tiny, tiny version of me already. He's helping his daddy. He die? That's what he calls me. Die? Hee. Oh god, I love him so much. Really?
Because you know I'm right-handed.
Oh yeah.
So I'm using my left hand, and my arm got tired. It was weird.
Oh god, let me give you a crash course real quick.
Okay.
You're wasting a lot of paint.
Okay.
Alright, so 6 inches, 6 to 12 inches. Right here is about fine. So you do a short burst. Like that. Because if you just hold the nozzle, you'll get real bad runs and drains and stuff, and it also wastes paint real bad.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. You just go through like that, and you'll get it. And that's like James Chesby taught me how to do that, the professional painter. So you make sure to get all the cracks and crevices. Yeah, just take your time with it. All the paint's right here. Ain't none of it right here. Every bit of it's right here.
Why is this going so bad? I don't understand.
You wanna watch me do it real quick? Give me an idea.
Yeah.
I'll just do this strip right here. Alright, so you start right here at the edge.
You told me not to do it like that. You're really close and you're doing long ones.
Yeah, because at this point, I've gotten good at it, but you can do like this. You see how it's running now? See it running?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just held it. See how it's doing that? That's bad. Don't do that.
Okay.
But that was the example. That was on purple. I want to apologize to my wife for being overly critical and too cautious over this project, okay? There was no need for me to just be like, don't screw it up, because it ended up being really cool anyway. The next step in the process is going to be, so we got, I took some paint, right? Some black paint. This paint specifically, this one, you know? Focus. This paint right here. Some black paint. Mixed it up with some water real good. I'm gonna take a paintbrush and I'm going to paint this right here. And so the idea right, is to get it nice and into the cracks and crevices. And whoa, that's a good thumbnail. So we're gonna take let's check it out. Let's see if we can watch this live. So we're gonna try this out right here, get a little bit of this going. So we're gonna dab it on in there. Right, let's just do a little space, a little spot. Just a little spot right here. So we're gonna take it and goop it all over. Goop it in there. Real good, nice and runny. Get it all in the cracks, the crevasses. Here we go. And then what we're gonna do is just take this rag here, and just, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Wipe it. Just wipe it away. And what you'll see, we're just gonna wipe it. All right. And then let me get it to where it's a good little, I suppose, a good stopping point. So I'm not like digging into the grooves and all. And in turn, because of that, it's like some of the black is staying in here. And right, so this is the unpainted gold here. And then right here is like the rubbed. And it looks kind of like old and vintage, antique. And so we're gonna keep doing that all the way around this thing and see what happens. Maybe it looks cool. Maybe it looks cool. And we're gonna do this with all 3 of them. And that's gonna be the project, right? So let's do it. I really simplified the editing on this one. I just kind of did a quick time lapse of everything that I just didn't really want to touch. I didn't want to edit it too much. So I just kind of slapped it and fast forward, and maybe you won't notice the mistakes. While I'm waiting for this one right here behind me to dry, I'm gonna be working on this one. This is the one that's kind of like trashed, and it needs to be taken apart and redone. So I'm gonna take this whole thing apart, disassemble it, and then clean it up real good, reassemble it, and then do it up right. So this is gonna be the last one, and then we'll be done. No, it's you can salvage it. I'm gonna do this off camera because of overspray and I don't want my lens to get ruined, but I'm going to spray these bad boys with a clear coat. I'm gonna put a clear coat on this one, a clear coat on that one, and hopefully that one's done. This one's, I know I'm mixing up the order in which the videos, whatever, but the third one that has yet to be tacked together and finalized is going to also get a clear coat. Let's do this. So the frames are done. They look pretty good too. I'll pick the first one up. It's got this nice look to it, right? So this gold look, and then the black, and what was this nasty, ugly, awful thing, now something kind of like, you know, it looks old, but it's, you know, it's revived, and it looks really cool. And that didn't work at all. The whole frame was out of frame. So here's the second one. The second one was this one, a little bit smaller. Same concept though, same type of thing, right? Same concept, right? This one should be able to do it. Let's see. So this one, these two ended up being very similar, different texture, whatever, but same thing. The third one actually proved to be the most challenging, right? I had to tear it apart, I had to scrub it several different times, I had to glue and nail it back together, and this one ended up being like, and also I ran out of paint. So I had to use a different brand of gold paint, right? And it's not perfect. It's got some little nicks in here, but I think it adds it some character, right? So, and then a little bit of overspray here, but overall it looks phenomenal. I love it. Again, not perfect, but you know, handmade. Not really meant to be perfect. And here's some wood glue actually that dried there. But as a whole, you back it up and then it looks awesome. It looks really good. And alright, so those are the frames. That's how it ended up looking. And I know I said that I was gonna wait. The next part was gonna be for like when someone commissions me, but I feel like I'm just asking people for money. I'm only doing this for money. I don't know. I just feel weird asking people for money for this type of thing. So what I'm gonna do is instead, I now work at Lowe's. I change my job quite often because I get bored at one thing and then jump over to the next. And the ultimate goal right now is to build this to where I'm doing this full time anyway. You know, doing here's a big commission, by the way. Big commission. If you haven't seen this video, go watch the video. Go watch the video if it's posted. I don't know. Anyway. So the frames, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and do them. I'm gonna use this piece as inspiration. This is a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, and so I'm gonna take at least one of them. I'm gonna take the plywood, cut it out to size, and fit in the frame, right? And then paint on the plywood, and then glue and nail into here, right? So, and I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good. But we'll see. We're gonna see what happens. In the meantime, do consider subscribing, right? Of course, like do the whole thing. Do the shebang with people on YouTube. What do they say? What do they suggest that you like, subscribe, the whole thing. Oh, before I go, I want to let you know that I just dropped a t-shirt, my very first t-shirt. I want to show it to you. Check this out, look. Oh my gosh. This is my personal one, and this is the one that I wear, right? So first t-shirt design, right? It's so cool. It's on a black tee, and I did a little pre-order. I did a little giveaway, like not a giveaway. I did a bit of a pre-order the first round. I just asked people, like people that I know personally, if they were willing to buy or whatever, and I ended up selling a whole bunch of them. And I want to extend this out to you guys, the viewers, the people on social media, people I don't know personally maybe, but if you want to buy one, excuse me, let me know. I'm working on getting a website built so that you can just order straight from there, but let me know if you want a t-shirt and we can make something happen for you when I do the second drop, which is going to be very soon, so be looking forward to that. Like, subscribe, do the whole thing, blah, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. This is the Hun Studio. I'm out. See ya.